Have you ever pondered the origins of the birthday celebration? Why do we celebrate this annual event? The concept of birthday celebration stretches back thousands of years, and the reasons behind these festivities are as varied and fascinating as the cultures that birthed them. In the beginning, the concept of a birthday was not related to an individual's life, but rather to gods and goddesses. The ancient Egyptians were the first civilization to recognize and celebrate the birth of a god, which they believed occurred when a god was born to a pharaoh, who they considered a deity on earth. This was more of a coronation day than a birthday, as we understand it today, marking the beginning of the pharaoh's reign, and it was celebrated with great pomp and ceremony. The Greeks adopted this concept from the Egyptians, adding their unique spin to it. They believed that each person had a spirit that attended his or her birth and kept watch. Birthdays were a time to celebrate this personal deity or spirit, with rituals and offerings to keep them happy and provide protection. Meanwhile, in ancient Rome, birthdays began to take a more familiar shape. It was here that the celebration of an individual's birth on their date of birth became common, but only among the wealthy and for men. The Romans would celebrate with friends and family at private parties, with food, gifts, and well wishes. However, women didn't get a look in until around the 12th century. The addition of the birthday cake and candles, elements so familiar to us today, originated in Germany in the Middle Ages. Children received a cake with a candle for each year of their life, plus one extra to represent the hope of living for at least one more year. They called this celebration Kinderfest. It was a somewhat somber affair, as child mortality rates were high. The tradition of birthday parties, as we know them today, complete with games and festive decorations, didn't take shape until the Industrial Revolution. With the advent of industrial baking and the ability to mass-produce party goods, birthday celebrations became more accessible to the general public. The tradition spread across Europe and then to America, where it took root and flourished. So to summarize, the concept of celebrating birthdays began with the ancient Egyptians and their reverence for gods and pharaohs. The Greeks added the notion of a personal deity or spirit, while the Romans introduced the idea of celebrating an individual's birth on their date of birth. The tradition of birthday cakes and candles came from Germany in the Middle Ages, and the modern birthday party as we know it didn't come into being until the Industrial Revolution. Thus, the birthday celebration, as we know it today, is a patchwork of traditions from many different cultures and eras. It's a testament to the universal human desire to celebrate life, to acknowledge the passage of time, and to hope for good things in the future. So the next time you blow out your candles, remember the thousands of years of history that have shaped this special day.